It was 11 April 1985.
Around
It was around 10. Yeah. But then shooting was around 10, but I was shooting what happened? I had gone into town ekuseni 11 lokhuze. Hayi. So ngangiye town mhla 18 mhla 11 April. Yeah. To meet with friends. So ngithe ngise town kwakule bus ayimeli iphume ibuye ngapha. So ngayekela mina ibus, these friends bathi khona no, don't worry, siza ku drive back to Enyati. The guys one wayefunda khona apha Enyati, so he brought a friend of his ababe bonke University of Sierra Leone. So babe ngu3 those guys. So bamphilizela bamfikisa ngapha eshop bomahamba. Sesifike eshop, I found my brother engangimlandela uStanislas Bhebhe. Lo mna wami uTryphon Bhebhe wayengilandile emuva. Ngifike eshop lapha, these guys I can't really remember ukuthi kanti okwakungekho lapha neshop kuyini eBottleston Kai. Kumbe ngama pints kumbe ngama coats, I really can't remember. So they wanted something from ipub or goes Tatelen. So these guys was this other friend of mine engangimazi kakuhle wayevele efunde eNyathi mission wasesithi no, uthani senza siyethenga thina because siyakwazi la. So basuka lapha eshop bahamba besiya ngaphi besiya ezithatheleni. So on their way to ezithatheleni aba baphendukiswa kodwa buyela nini lini komahamba lingaba ngathi imoto enasiyazi njani imoto lena yabe iphendukiswa iphenduka komahamba ngibabona mina cha guys kan ilaphenduka masinane kangaka ebikhoti staff esithwe sifuneka ngabafowethu laba but no sithi sisemgwaqweni kodwa sibuyi baphendukiswa ngomunye wabo umpolisi okuthiwa nguMoses Dube bayekuphisa kokuthiwa peace. I think even now I think they still call it peace. Baphenduka labana abantu babuyi mina manje sekuthiwa lenzeni kodwa simele sihambe sireport enkambeni ngathi enkambeni njena vika kade sisikhathi lesi sisibi kangaka, let me accompany you guys ngaphi enkambeni ngoba engceli ngafika libe harassed. And unfortunately those guys babengakhulumisa Ndebele, bengakhomishona, they were foreigners, they were only speaking iskiwe. So sifike enkambeni laphana safika sangena e-church office. So kwakulomunye umsiya wakuthiwa nguDon Msabhanga, angekuthiwa nguDon Msabhanga something like that. UDon lwana ngiqala sobabuza ukuthi are you guys kanti kuhamba njani? But thina besisiya ngaphi besizithathelene. So asesiphendukisa kodwa sibe sizireport enkambeni because imoto yethu kayazi. So these guys basebesenzani singena ke la church office baphiliza. Bathi bazama ukukhuluma. Very first thing engayibonayo is this guy wayengithiwa nguTheophilus Simbetsi. Basikibe nenye clip engingayaziyo empilweni wami uyazi wachaywa. Nekunto khona kwahle wamphutha off ngagijima went back to the car ngasihlalela emotweni. Ngithe ngisanda kufika emotweni ngezwa ama-bullets. Ngezwa ama-bullets ngasemotweni ngagijima ngena ngapha e-church office. Those guys ngafica sebehlezi ngale kwe-desk le-church office. Kanti bafowethu kwenzakalani lapho? Bathi yana uchela lapha nasibesitshayile sibethi sihlale khona lapha. Mina ngikathi impopho ke because thina wasathi sisuka khona apho kumamba siya report elokhuzeni e-church office with these guys. Kwakule masocha kule support unit ama black boots behlezi nje vele ukuthi there was no way ngoba sathi sesizwe at the end of the day kodwa wabafowethu wabulewe ngogweseni. There was no way that ama-dissident kumena whatever could have no duze labantu bayenze shooting mina leyana. So sathi sivuka ke kuseni indaba eyayisikhona ukuthi abantu sebenjani. I mean abantu badutshulwe ngolokhuzeni. Thina sahlala elokhuzeni church office up to very late. Yebo. And then ngisahlele church office I think kwangama-2 kwangama-3 in the morning. Abone a cousin of mine kwakuthiwa nguSidudla wabuya e-church office egcwele igazi. Igqoko she was putting on a clean dress wabe egqoke egcwele igazi. Mina ngathi kathi Sidudla kwenze njani? Sidudla waphonga ukuthi uTryphon lo stance after seeing igazi lonke leliyana. And then I don't remember anything ngakukhumbula sengikhaya. But anyway kulo nkosikazi kabhuti wami wayekhona witness the real thing yenzeka nangu.
Hey, ngaze ngathinteka kabuhlungu, I'm so touched. Don't mind if you see my tears vele lingamangani. Ngoba it will never fade away from my thinking stream, my life stream. Uthe khonapho ngabo sengihlile ebhasini bangihlangabeza uTryphon lo Stanislas. Sihamba sahlala kwe-drinking room kule shade ngale ngemuva eMacross. Sahlala khompana sixoxa nje, ke bexoxa funny stories, and this guy was saying, yazi ukuthi mina namhlanje ngiphuphe sidujulu. Siyahleka nje, you know, we just laughing, siyahlekela. Sithi sesilambile ekhaya safika sebelele. Sihamba sathatha ukudla kitchen. Siyazihlalela khapha sesibekele emganu lapha. These guys came, 5 of them. Ama-support unit. Right. Bahlala a corner adjacent to us. Tina sihleli lapha, there was yabona ama-benches awemalodge lana kuyabe kuli bench like sihlezi. So then my husband was facing that side. Sahlala khona phana. Baqalisa ukuxoxa bathatha this girl. Laye wagcine esiba yi-first victim to be shot. Mina ngathi, but these guys bakhuluma ngathi laba, but no, just ignore them, baku business ya. And then 3 guys stood up. Labana babe ku support uniform.
Enjani support uniform?
Support yona le esinjenge yona le yamapholisa khathesi.
Okay.
Njengelele yabo robali like. What a statement in Shona. Chamboyenda unosota zwinu zwangu. Unfortunately, they thought no one knows Shona. Mina, I know Shona very well. Ngafunde Nyati High School with Shona, so I'm very invested in Shona in Kalang. We carried on sikoxa thina sesimeleleni amankazana ngale ku business ukuthi bonke bakheche out kubaba, then sigade imota kubaba sibuye lapha ngikhaya. Then lapha restaurant kwakuvalwa around 10:30. So I think it was around 10:10 or so. Because sathi sokusele the last late ukuthi cash uTryphon wathi ngihambise imganu leyi kitchen. Before she waphambana la actually wabe phambana lo budilwana o light in complexion othe ndichambo sota zwenu zwangu. He had changed iregalia yakhe, sechange uniform, esefake ama t-shirt abo lana ngani ay green, lama turkeys abo angani ay green, lama navy tracksuits abo lana. Straight he came to us. Sihlezi umnawa wakhe lo kamkam usehambise ama plates kitchen. Those guys came straight to us. Bafike bathi abangu 2 belokhe belaphana fully armed. Lwana munye wayemubi sobhudwa ngikhona wafika wamalaphana. Lwana wabuya kithi, you know, harshly asking us threatening questions. Lingobani lina la? Lingobani? Saqala sathi songu-2. Hayi singabantwana bala. Bathi ningamathi siyayo lina, ningama-dissident lina. Thina no, wathi lo ngumngami, mina I'm a teacher. I'm a civil servant ngiyafundisa. The first bullet yachaya in between us singu-2. Ngaguqa so. The second one, what? Iwe urisiyayo, uresident iwe. What hayi? Next shot wamshuta lapha on the left. The shooting carried on outside. And this one lapha, he even attempted to rape me. You know, I was resisting vele ngasakwazi ukuthi ngenzani. Now umkami wathi ngikhulula ibhanti. Ngamkhulula ibhanti. You know, mina I think ukuthi uyalala, yet he was giving the last breath. And then giving the last breath lana, blood oozed ezigqokweni. I was putting on a black and white thing, lama stockings and things like that. Uyazi ngangikhona ngani ngiyethuka wapho ngothi that was the last breath. The shooting is still going on there. Khonapho sengiphetheni ingwane yakhe lebhanti lakhe. Izicathulo ngizithiphina ama-farmer shoes ngabeka laphana. I'm kneeling. After some time, there was a voice bakasara Mugayi ngasukuma so ngathalaza athi lapha ngicabanga nga sensiya gijimela eofisini kaba gijima company office I'm jumping I'm not saying ukuthi I'm jumping phakathi kwegazi lokuchopha those guys ababevela ko shops bezodeliver yana ude umna wakhe lo uthe ezama ukungena ku cupboard lapha bamshuta wase city then bamshuta ikhanda khona base ukuphuma sokuphithizela I ran to the office ngafika ngawe eminyango and this knee of mine up to today is not working well ngafika ngachaya ngedolo lapha ngafica ubaba kuyini ngathi baba uStanislas is no more ubaba wachana lezi the first person ubaba owamfonelayo wafonela uSidi the late Sidi Malo what is Sidi they've got me today what are you safe what no God will provide sahlala ke kwampana sahlala lo baba babuya abepolice ingathi khonapho abepolice bafika bathi hambe thatha izidumbule zami ubaba zalo wami mayikhama hamba Bhebhe took me on the side sahamba wathwala umntana wakhe sifile lapha wamfaka la he was wearing a cream suit I still remember yasala anto emfakela so yasala ile nkalakatha ye sport segazi then the other guy babe ngu2 khona phana bababeka laphana kwasokuthiwa sokumele li truck ize bathatha ibahambise esibhedlela kwathiwa sibalinde outside yagodola sokusesabeka now sokunuka impi smelling blood everywhere impilo isincane sahlala sabalinda then this other guy olokhe egqoka uniform yakhe wabuya kimi wafika wathi iwe mkatswedi izindende diphe force gare room wakho mkatswedi izindende wathatha it was a pack of Everest 20 support unit lana on the uniform wathatha we waited there sahlala bahambisa labana bakuthiwa basebelimele kakhulu esibhedlela bathe bephenduka batshela ubaba zalo ukuthi no that big imotikona it was your daughter she was passing on by then remember sikhangele lo lapho sefile sizwa kuthwalana sefile istage esasesiyiso ubaba zala lami umama ngikhaya kazi lutho lo kazi litho kwenzakala ngale he is detained a camp ngecala esingalaziyo ukuthi uhambelani labantu abangazakaliyo yedwa in Zimbabwe now from then wathiwa sesinida escort sibuye ekhaya ubaba wathi no ngizahamba lo malikazi nami imoto ngilayo bathi no officer in charge wathi no you can't ye situation osukiyo ubaba cine give in basithwala ngemoto it was 3 a.m. safika egate lapha ngikhaya sayehla khona phana sama so basidampa basichiya engasingenza ngegate sama kanti the time thina siyangena umka Trifin was a policeman was a constable khona phana police station njengomkhwenyana yakwazi ukuthi kudala kwauhamba njani wauhamba lawe uyecathana echibeni le girlfriend yakho ubuyile wazacatha ngikhaya thinking ukuthi uTrifin is coming home uyasiza lo baba siyangena ku corridor baba athi kimi la umama sizamtshela njani mina lami ngithi baba ngazi saqhubana sayisafika ebedroom yabadala sifike ebedroom yabadala umama ubona mina uthi ngulo osefile Trifin uthi hayi nginabangani baba uthi hlala phansi umama waphonga kuba leleni she just got hysterical engakezwe ukuthi kwenzakalani bathi abantu uStanislas lo Trifin sebefile you know tomdala wachana lezivalo lani bagijima batshela bangikhaya just some meters away from komahamba then sithe sikhona phana 5 a.m. wabuya yena lo mpolisa wepeace okuthiwa nguMosi be fully armed ukuthi they've come to pick maybe a medala kuthiwa bazithatha mina because I've got the full statement about the incident wafika ubaba wazama ukuresist mahamba ukuthi no what sifuna yena Kwavolontier omunye ugogo ehlala next door la ngikhaba wathi no, if it means they are going to kill her awufa layo. Sasuka ngihambiswa police station. Kuloku indlu okuyi-round khona phana ngafica kugcwele ama-CIO. Unfortunately into yanzisa ubuhlungu worst of all, uDon, CIO kuthiwa nguDon, was best friend of my boyfriend who was late by then. So they tried to ask me some questions ukuthi umkakho ubulewe nguyini. Mina ngathi ubulewe ngama-support unit. Bathi zwana ungabe lokhu resist usitsho njalo siyakubulala. Ngathi kill me because ansala ncedo emhlabeni. You've killed my partner at the earliest stages I am. Whereas the other one was asking me this, the other one asking me this, the other one asking me this, other, you know, they thought maybe mina ngathi no, angizwe ukuthi lithini. Ngicela ukuphendula umuntu oyi-1 and I was grieving ngikhala, ngifuthelwa sengile big cut edolweni lapha. Ngahlala khona phana lokho betshintshana ngami, ngahanjiswa kumember in charge. Member in charge wafika wathi ufundile ngathi yeah. Wathi can you yakwanisa ukubhala, can you make a reporting ngathi with pleasure. Wanika ama-scapes from a hard covered book. What please konke okwenzakaleyo, all what transpired, please be brave, bhala konke. I took that look and I wrote in English. Ngihamba ngifraser ishona party lapha abasebenzise khona ishona party, thinking this is material and no one knows what they were talking about. Ngakubhala konke khona phana ngihamba ngufraser uphela khona lapha wathiwa ngihlaliswe phandle. Ngahlala phandle, it was chilly, sengifuthelwa until kwaze kwabuya the late Joshua Nkomo ehamba ngehelicopter. Uthe fika lapha ubabazala wayedetained khona lapha ngasonto isikhathi sesitokisini. Uthe fika khona phana yazi he made those harsh footsteps to umember in charge. Wafika to release everybody la. I don't want to see all this mess you are making here. Mkhipheni umntana lo wahambe. Khipheni. That's when I was released from the CIOs. Ngahanjiswa esibhedlela ngabuya ngikhaya. Then ngafica uNkomo sefikile ngikhaya, whatever he done, what declare what this funeral yabantu laba is going to be on the 18th of April, Independence Day. Regardless ukuthi the Independence Day, funeral yabantu laba is going to be on the 18th of April. And exactly this is what transpired. But still by the graveside they can be armed. Still belokhe bezehlasela. Don't know ukuthi whom were they hlaselaling ukuthi abantu bokhona basebefile, innocent peasants sebefile. We buried 4 people at the same time. My husband, my sister-in-law, my cousin Stanford Kumalo was my cousin. Lo Smart Nyati waye general hand esebenza e police station. And then from then bahamba bayabekwa. Ngaba ku trauma. They wanted me back. Ngasebenza eMathebeleni in Tough Club. I went back to work njalo. Baba mangihambisa emsebenzini bafika bezwa the story, but no, we saw this in the newspaper. Abanye abangani bami bengigcinela i-newspaper 7 i-headline ebhala ukuthi 7 bandits killed at Nyati. Now ama-peasants labantwana bendaweni they were called bandits. Sekuphuma ku-chronically. Anyway, sebesebenza ngezwa information sentela ukuthi no wena ukuwanted. Ungabona umuntu odipolisa is either yabilande wena. Ngaphuma ngecash office emsebenzini ngathi ngiphenduka ngabe ngibona ngane lipolisa ngacollapse dinya. Ngayasiwa e-UBH ngadetain abadala babuya. These other doctors, there were 2 doctors, Dr. Cohen, Dr. Josh, because I lost the voice there and there. But no, lo singamhamisa benza i-discussion ukuthi simse ku-operation or what. Wasesibiza abazali babuya ma-in-laws lo baba, but no, sicela ukumgcina for sometimes sibona ukuthi kwenzakalani. They took me over ngaya ku-disorders, Nevers Disorders Hospital, and this side, the southern side of Central. Kade sisaba defunct asasebenza. Ngahlala khona for 3 months testing ukuthi am I normal or am abnormal, because that was too much pain to my brains. Ngahlala ngatreatwa uthengiswa ukuthi uyahlanya ubhala ama notes, and then I was discharged ngoJune, ngomhla ka-16 June, I remember. Was it 16 June? No, 16 August. Nevers Disorders Hospital. Ngisuka khona phana udoctor, psychiatrist Dr. Palme wabhala ukuthi I'm normal kodwa ngiyasebenza under a strict condition. I must hear izinto ezithi bang ngingacatshulwa ngihlale ngisebenza peacefully. Ngihamba ngasebenza emsebenzini wami in my office privately for 10 months. I lost a voice through this incident. The time kusenzakala, the first born yethu yayilu grade 1 Robert Redgold. The other one Okona, he was 4 years old. Mina, I was 23 years old by then. Sasibancane kakhulu. At a very, very tender age of ukuthi that incident devastated my life, my children's life, my in-laws. From then, my mother-in-law got sick. Indlela ukuthi that woman wahle walimala physically, I mean spiritually and physically and spiritually wise. Impilo yakhe yonke yahle waba lutshana ukuhlala emhlabeni. 2006 he passed away, but unfortunately kwasizwe subuhlungu ubaba yena wafa ngo-2003 ubabazala. Abantu labana they were too much affected into nale because umamazala kwesinye isikhathi yethu sometime ukuthi uyaphonga ukukhuluma yedwa abantu abambanga, which was affecting me and her. This is how the story happened. But I'm still grieving. I'm a Zimbabwean, but I'm grieving. There was a new crew, of which this crew very mission of which they very actually people saying out it looked they because Ubabe sekhuluma lama colleagues akhe sitting in them, they were hunting for him. So unkazana lwana ababelayo abafika bamgreba lwana. She released information yonke ukuthi lwana ngumntaka Bhebhe lwana ngubani. That's why they came to us with this school. Ukuthi at times the law thinks ukuthi umuntu ukacabani and political wise ezinye izinto ziyahluka, and because just of that mina ngake ngahlala emsebenzini sengu hunt ngama CIO ukuthi why I wrote into lana ngabracketa ukuthi these were the Shona guys who did this. Bake baphalethiswa phela baba bathatha abanye benza disguise baba phalethiswa bathayi ngikhethe ngadizwa nini. I'm very normal, not even one of those guys ababekhona khona.